Hey, John Forsberg from ForkFlight. So this flight today is going to be an actual flight, not a virtual flight, flying from Ionia up to Oscoda Wurtsmith, which is up in the thumb area. And this was actually a real flight because I needed to knock the rust off. And I had signed up recently for Aerobridge, which is a nonprofit doing compassion flights. And so, anywhere from running physicians around to medical supplies. And they haven't done anything in Michigan yet, but I wanted to get prepared for it, so I signed up with them. I got my compassion call sign, and I'm ready to fly. So, but I couldn't, because of bad weather, winter in Michigan, and then now COVID, I hadn't flown in a while. So I needed to get current so I could take passengers up. So that's what this flight was kind of knock the rust off and get current again. I did this flight, and so I'm just going to do voiceover of it because I only got audio of me actually talking on the radio. I got to figure out why it wasn't getting my regular ambient audio, but that didn't show up in the video or in the file for some reason. So I'm just going to talk to it. But it was a cool flight because I'd actually had done this in virtual before. So this was kind of cool to do it in real life. It definitely helped set up the sight picture, so when I got close to Oscoda Wurtsmith, that I knew what I was looking for. So 30 miles out, I knew exactly where that airport was going to be. The one thing that I didn't expect flying in there, and this is part of the reason why I wanted to show you this this video, was so Oscoda Wurtsmith used to be a Air Force base back in the day. It was Wurtsmith Air Force Base. They used to fly B-52s out of there during the Cold War, actually armed with nukes. And the B-52s also participated in Desert Storm. And then shortly after, in the early 90s, they closed the Air Force Base and turned it into an uncontrolled airport with an 11,000-foot runway, which is pretty cool. But there's also a air cargo charter service there, so it's nothing that there might be some 747s parked at this out of the way airport, which is what I was expecting to see. And actually, it was something that was in the simulator, which is kind of cool. So this is my first time flying in there, and as I flew in, there were not a couple jets sitting there. So you can see here, there were tons of jets. And I think what this was, these are COVID jets. These are jets that had nowhere to go, and it was probably cheap and easy and to park them here until things open back up again. So it was pretty wild. I saw some of them when I came in there, but I really didn't see it until after I reviewed the video of exactly how many aircraft were sitting there, which is weird because there's like nobody at that airport when I was there. So it was weird to see all these planes parked. It's like a boneyard, right? So take a look at the video. Like I said, the audio is not there, so this one I'm just gonna talk about. Morgan and I are planning on doing some flights here pretty soon. The plan is to fly into an airport, and then some places they'll deliver food to the airport, and then we'll just kind of do a picnic lunch there. So we've picked out a few places, and we're hoping to do that pretty soon. So stick around, stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. See ya. Stay safe.